Okay, there was just a little something I really want to put more emphasis on, and that was the visit that I had with God at the age of 16, because I believe also that maybe this is not being understood, um, or we'll just go with it. Um, Now, when I asked for my girls and my boy, and I asked for the red-headed man, and in that order, with the Indian and okay, um, that took off. Like, I mean, that just, that just took right off. I ended up having my children at a young age, of course, but the speed of it was just, it was quick. And now you can imagine the things that I asked for. I mean, really, there was some punishment there. There was things allowed, I'm sure, because of what I had asked for, and I accepted that um, immediately. And so I went through it, and at the end of it, now my husband, who was a red-headed man, and my son, I have one boy and two girls, everything I asked for. But it was when Spirit brought me to when I was 12 years old, and there was the two mothers fighting over this boy, this baby. And I woke up feeling that this baby was mine. In my heart, I felt he was mine, and I was very upset. She even would even think that he was hers. And so when I noticed that, when I recognized that, when Spirit brought that to my attention, that's when I knew everything was done. Everything was established. Everything that I had asked for at the age of 16 was now done. And not only was it done, I realized and acknowledged that everything that I had asked for was already asked. It was already said. It was already put before me. Because when I went back to the age of 12, and then this being my stepson, this was way before I asked at the age of 16 in the order of what I asked it in. Again, it told me that this was already said. It was already before me. And the burden I felt the day after I had asked God for these things was lifted. That burden was lifted at that point, at that moment. And then that's when God put me down. And that's when the fight started. I'm going to say this, that everything came up against my marriage. Even my husband, who had no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it, or couldn't comprehend if I did tell him, couldn't comprehend it. If he did, he tried to hold on to it as best he could to understand it. But he too was against it at times, which was very difficult and very sensitive. And it was in this time when I cried to Jesus. And I said, why do they hate me so much? They don't know me. And this is when he said to me, forgive them, for they know not what they do. So you see, everything is before us. It is for God's purpose that we exist, that we are here. It is his war. It is his holy war. Again, Scripture is true. He knew you before you were even in the womb. Because my name too was called out a few times through my youth. And now I know it to be him. Didn't know it then. I was young. So that's all I wanted to say. And I really believe that the testimonies have a lot to think about. You have a lot there. I mean, even when I saw Jesus, when I was ordered to get out of the car and to look up, even with him facing west with his palms out, means something. His color, the what he was wearing, the blue and the white. My question to him, what is meditation? And then the sky opening up to him being in the Gethsemane praying to God in the hour of temptation. So this all has meaning. It all has meaning. And I want to celebrate this because this is all good news. This is all good news. And that's what I wanted to say. So, no fear, be love, and give hope. And don't stray away from anything that you don't know. I mean, if you don't know something, leave it alone. If it has nothing to do with your salvation, leave it alone. Walk away. Walk away. If you're not going to get anything, if you have not received anything out of that, then walk away from it. But don't be searching for things, like I say, when it comes to the logic or genealogy or anything like that. I mean, it has got nothing to do with your salvation. Look forward, look straight at him. Don't be looking at the Mandela. Don't be worried and tangled in worldly things, because this is what he does not want you to do, is to be entangled in worldly things. Because we are not of the world. We've already conquered the world. So keep that away from you. Search the kingdom within yourself. Find Jesus within you. That's what you should be doing. Seeking him. Where is he in you? Where is the proof of him in you? Prove it to yourself. That's what you should be doing. So no fear, be love, and give hope.